Hey Rifters, Steve Gambit here again. Today I'm demoing a game called Undercurrent, which is currently in development. This is a very early demo, and here we go. This is the first time I'm looking at this, so hope you guys enjoy. Instantly dropped into a submersible vehicle as a cyborg robotic type body. The cockpit is pretty cool. 3D is very good. I've got a fairly clear oxygen display just there, so obviously that will run down. My head moving left to right throws the view of the submersible around, so that's obviously linked to the Android, his head function. Up and down is obviously my own. I get to do that, which actually is a bit strange. Sometimes I think it'd be nice to be able to just look around the cockpit a little, but minor niggle, it's still really good. I've just turned on the lights there of the submersible. 3D again is really good. Sense of being in something underwater is really nice. The bubbles going up add a lot to that sense of depth and immersion. A tip I would give the developers is to maybe scuff up the glass of the cockpit a little bit, because that would really add to the feeling of being behind something. Right now it feels like it's quite an open frame submersible, so just a tiny tip. So without further ado, I think I'll crack on. Just turned off the lights. Obviously one light stays on. So drop is the left bumper, rise is right bumper, which is pretty cool. The light on and off, nice simple controls, really good, really good. Move, free look on and off is, I guess, excellent. So I take that back. The developers have allowed me to click the right thumbstick and then I can look around the cockpit, which is fantastic. That's a great addition, and I'm glad they have that in. That's brilliant. So again, click right thumbstick and I'm back controlling the craft, hit it and free look is off. I just don't get to turn the craft with the left thumbstick, but that's easily fixed. So that is brilliant. Love that. Really love that. Okay, first thing I want to try and do is see how high I can go. So I'm hitting the left bumper to rise, bring me up. The view is really nice. I haven't done any resolution changes or anything like that on this one. I've just played as is, so I might play around with those settings and see if I can get a little sharper, but graphically it's really good, really nice sense of depth. Glass bottom canopy, or glass bottom on the bottom of the sub there, which is really nice. I can't go up any higher. This is as high as you can go on this demo, but still really nice sense of depth, and I guess you're in a submarine to be underwater, so can't complain too much. Okay, let's just have a look around now. .3D effect as always with UDK is really nice. I mean, I'm gonna try and pile it in under here. That's excellent. Bit of clipping there, which obviously they'll have to fix, but again, early demo, but just a sense of having that container above my head is really nice. I mean, it's quite freaky actually. Okay. That's pretty cool, guys. Pretty ominous actually. It'll be interesting to see if there's any surprises waiting down here for me. Just, you know, with VR demos, the more you see, the more you want, you know, because straight away it kind of it reminds me of, or makes me want to have something like James Cameron's Titanic, where, you know, where he did the underwater searches of, you know, the bottom of the sea to check the wreckage and stuff like that, and to have something, you know, a proper simulatory type effect doing stuff like that would just be immense. You know, you could get lost in these worlds. You know, maybe even if you could hit a button and walk to the back of the submarine, and, you know, the outside world is still going on around you, just be phenomenal feeling, you know. Right now the bubbles pass through the cockpit, which is in one way a cool effect, and the other kind of breaks the immersion of being in a sub, but this bubble in particular is flying right at my face, and 3D is brilliant there, so hats off to the devs for that. Really nice. Okay, so we're obviously in a wreck right now. obviously been down here for quite a while. Let's see what we can see. I guess this is just a proper guess, but I suppose the developers are going to go for like a mission-based structure where obviously this landscape is based around this wreck, and maybe there'll be missions to do around this, you know. But let's see if we can fit in there, clipping aside. No. Okay, let's go back up and around. Just being up in the I suppose the rafters, or the girders there of the hull, is really impressive. It's like I'm gonna bang my head. Let's just fly out here. Oh, this is pretty fantastic, guys. These aircraft. Wow, that's really cool. Oh, I can actually turn by using left and right. So that is excellent. So they've all the controls as well as the free look. So I actually prefer this because to me it's much more realistic to be able to look around the cockpit and steer the vehicle. So they've nailed the control system, to be honest, guys. Really good. Those lights, again, this is a limitation of the Oculus Rift, but the resolution is quite low. So stuff anywhere, you know, past 20 or 30 meters it becomes quite blurry and hard to tell what exactly it is. So these things up here could be plants, or they could be lights, or they could be craft or something. But as you see, they're actually just underwater plants. But again, from a distance, they could be anything, to be honest. So okay, this is looking pretty ominous here. I just kicked in free look there. There, let me turn that off and spin the craft around. Now let's find out what this does. Wow. Okay, I don't know if this is some kind of alien artifact or something like that, but that is amazing. Absolutely brilliant, guys. I'm sitting inside this dome of alien tech goo, and the demo just reset. Maybe my oxygen ran out or something like that, but oh, that's brilliant. 3D in this is excellent, guys. Absolutely excellent. Now I notice my oxygen bar is going down, so that is implemented in this demo. Pretty cool. There's these white light particles floating around me now in proper 3D like you've never seen, guys. I mean, this is the way we always hoped the cinema would be when 3D movies came back out. The dome is encompassing me. It really feels like it's, you know, around me, touching off me, all that kind of stuff. It's that is brilliant. Sorry if I'm labouring on the dull parts of this demo, but to me the little details are the bits that really shine in VR. So as I pass through here, these particles are hitting me in the eyes. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Obviously, guys, I've seen the shark up there, so the masochist that I am, I'm gonna have to try and antagonize it. So I can't rise any higher, which is probably a good thing for me. But that's brilliant. Just having that extra, you know, sense of life around here is pretty cool, and I can just track it with my eyes as it passes over. Spin the craft a little and have a look at them. Really impressive. Okay. I seem to be higher than the shark at the moment, but I think the level will naturally bring me down. Yeah, there we go. I've played one or two other underwater VR experiences. This is by far the best. I have to say, this is really good. Ah, so these replenish your oxygen. Really nice. Clever touch there. Should give you a few. Ah, brilliant. Look at that. That is fantastic. The old manta ray. And more sharks. Again, I do think if they added in scratches to the glass canopy, that would make me feel like I'm in a vehicle more so than it actually does. Right now, it feels like I could just as easily be a scuba diver or something like that, you know. But still, really impressive. I love seeing the sharks and the sea life around me. That's really good. Again, watching on a 2D monitor can't convey how that feels to be, you know, maybe 15 meters beneath, you know, some crazy killer sharks. It's great. I think this is a lot of fun, and maybe that's what they're going for, but maybe if it was me, I would darken the level so that you really had to turn on your lights to see where you were going. That might add a little mood to it, you know. Right now it's not as scary as I would perceive really, you know, low level diving to be. That almost black murky feeling that you'd get. I mean, if I turn off the lights there, it's still pretty easy to see. Now, I could be quite near to the surface, I'm not actually sure, but yeah, I guess in the final game these will be collectibles or something like that, or energy drainers. My oxygen level's quite low, so I can see a shaft of light over there. I'm thinking that may give me the juice I need to stay underwater. Yes! Excellent. It's a crazy feeling to, you know, to have gone to Universal Studios and to go to Disneyland and hop in simulators and all that kind of stuff, and then to be able to own something that, you know, for $300 blows that stuff out of the water at such an early stage. You know, once this goes HD, it's gonna change the way we look at video gaming, guys. Okay, there's a killer shark, so no, that's a hammerhead as well, sorry. Nice detail on the anchor there, it's pretty cool. I think it'd be nice if they added in damage to the hull of the submarine as well, so you really had to be careful as you piloted it around. Again, very early demo. Not knocking it. It's really well done. By the way, I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos, but you'll notice that I don't really complain of nausea or anything like that. Okay guys, that was freaky. I don't know if that was scripted or if it was actually coming from me, but that was pretty freaky. I'm gonna turn the light off. Maybe I'm gonna get out of here. I was just saying, guys, that the nausea doesn't really hit me anymore. I think I've got my VR legs, but I must caveat that by saying that in the beginning of my VR experiences, I was extremely sick, and you know, I love roller coasters. I love all that kind of stuff. I didn't think it would affect me, of all people, but it affected me quite badly, to the point of I'd have to go lie down, you know, and take a break from it for an hour or two, and even then the thoughts of going back into VR was quite daunting, because I didn't want that feeling again, right, to wipe me out. So bear that in mind, guys, if you are susceptible to motion sickness and stuff. On the flip side of that, though, you do come out the other end, and you know, I've thrown the camera around here, and I'm fine, absolutely fine with it now. So this demo, well worth a look, guys. I mean, it's quite a sizable area of the sea you can explore. It's getting quite freaky, actually, the more we go on. Guys, I think I'll wrap it up there. I don't want this video dragging on too long. Hopefully there'll be enough spots where I can edit out the fat and keep this nice and lean for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next VR experiment. Oh, and check out Cymatic Bruce. Is new. He has 2 videos, one that he's in anyway, and one he's posted himself, and it's great to have him back. So take care, guys. Happy rifting.